After I posted the Jugs analogy reel about practice time last week, I had a few questions about the book that I was referencing. This is it right here, Effective Practice for Musicians by 𝗍𝗍𝗄. For those of you that don't know who 𝗍𝗍𝗄 is, he is one of the best drummers in the world. He's one of the best clinicians, and he wrote this book with practicing musicians in mind to make the most of your practice. And this is for any musician. To give you a real snapshot, I'm going to do a longer reel about this book and the benefits, and I'll go into a bit more detail about the things that he outlines. But just to give you a quick snapshot, so there are 3 levels to the book. So you have level 1, the Effective Practice for Musicians principles / getting ready. So that's all about your practice environment, what you have, what practicing even is. Then it gives you a few stories from his life about his own practice, then practicing without the instrument, a look at discipline, motivation, attitude, the I don't have enough time problem. So that gets you through all of level 1. Then you have level 2, which is setting up the Effective Practice for Musicians system. And the big thing that I loved about this was you make a list of all the people that you love, musicians-wise, what you love about them. So are their groove, are they really good at pocket, or I love their creativity and their drum fills. I love how their time is absolutely amazing. So you list all of those things, and then you start isolating what it is about them that you really love, that you would like to work on. Then talks about your current location, so where you are at the moment. Then it starts talking about 3-month goals, and this is pretty much the major thing in the book is 3-month goals. And like I was doing with the analogy with the cups and the water, was when you're filling up too many, you're not going to progress enough. So when you limit those to maybe 3 core practice elements, so you might say timing, groove work, and improvisation, those might become your 3 focal points for the 3 months. Then you go on to the next 3-month cycle, but you're going to progress at a much quicker rate. And so then he talks about the examples of a 3-month goal. Then level 3, getting started. So then he takes you through the Effective Practice for Musicians template. He talks about journaling, and he talks about compartmentalizing those 3 months. And so then obviously it goes into closing and his outro. But this book is absolutely amazing. He wrote it with us in mind, the people that were struggling. I struggled for a long time with just random practice. I would sit down and then I'd get so overwhelmed by the amount of things that I had to practice. I just didn't bother for a while. And so this book really helped me out of that rut a few years ago. It really sort of like honed everything in on sort of what I need to be doing, what I'm going for, and that vision. I started journaling every practice session. And so it's absolutely amazing. Massive shout out to 𝗍𝗍𝗄. I will do a longer video on it, but that is a very quick snapshot. If you wanted to get a head start, then please buy this book and read this book. It is absolutely amazing. And I promise you, it will sort out your practice and your advancement in any area that you are looking to advance in.